One of the things that new teachers often struggle with is the not so simple act of simply standing up in front of people, and how nervous that can make you feel. I'm Jo Gakonga from elttraining.com, and in this video I'm going to give you a few helpful hints on maybe how to address that nervousness if that's how you're feeling. We all feel nervous sometimes. I've been teaching for years and still a new class will give me butterflies. But I think actually that's a good thing. I mean, it shows maybe that you're not too blasé about your teaching. But the problem with feeling nervous is that it will make your learners feel uncomfortable, and that's not a great atmosphere for a lesson. Learners don't need you to boss them around, but they need to feel that you're in control, that you know where the lesson's going and you're going to take them there. They need to have confidence in you, and that means you having confidence in yourself. The other problem with nerves is that it can just make you talk more, and this isn't very helpful, especially for lower level learners. So what can you do? Telling you to be more confident is a little like saying be taller. It's not that easy to do. But here are some tips that I hope will help. Not being thoroughly prepared will definitely make you feel more nervous. So make sure that you know exactly what you're doing, that your lesson plan makes sense to you, and that you have it to hand. You also want to think through all the possible things that could go wrong, that are out of your control. What happens if the connection fails? What happens if only 3 people turn up to my lesson? You need to think through these anticipated problems and of course come up with solutions to them so that you're not taken by surprise. This may sound a bit obvious, but it's amazing how much difference the physical being makes. So take a deep breath, drop your shoulders, put them back a bit, don't fold your arms, find a friendly learner and make eye contact, and smile. This next suggestion is time consuming, and I'd only suggest doing it if you're feeling really nervous. But writing out what you're going to say, at least for the first part of the class, can really help. Now listen carefully. I do not mean read it out, because I think that would just sound wooden. But it can be really helpful and clarifying to write it down, to write down what you're going to say and to actually say it a few times. Try it in front of the mirror or in front of a friend or in front of your dog, but actually say it out loud. It's not the same thing just to think it in your head. It helps if you say it out loud. Finally, a fail-safe trick for nerves is to get the learners talking. In the first minute of your lesson, give them some kind of discussion task where they have to talk to each other in pairs, and it takes the spotlight off you. You can take a deep breath, you can look at your lesson plan, you can control your nerves, and you can move on. It'll help to make you feel more confident if they're talking too. So there are a few helpful hints, I hope, and remember that even if you're paddling madly underneath, you can still appear calm and confident on the top, and nobody will know. Good luck with it.